Good afternoon. So she stops texting after you, or messaging after you ask her out. So this gentleman was on one of the apps or whatever. He was messaging back and forth with the female. Things were going well. He seemed to have done everything right. Had good rapport, escalated the conversation into asking her to meet up. So as soon as he asks her to meet up, she doesn't reply. It's a ghost. Okay? Well, there's a couple of things that you need to be aware of. So number one is that it's a shit test. Okay? Usually that's what it is. Because you have to understand that she's probably messaging anywhere from a couple handful of guys to, who knows, 10, 15, 20 guys. I mean, she's messaging back and forth on a weekly basis a lot of dudes. Okay, that is most likely the scenario, that you're not the only one that she's messaging. So she has to sort of vet out who she wants to actually meet up with, right? And that's pretty normal. Okay. And even if she's only messaging you, it means still she has to vet you out to see if you're someone she wants to meet up with. So oftentimes what they'll do is they will not respond or delay a response to something like that. And that delay can be a day or two. The reason why she's delaying it is because she wants to see if, number one is, are you a psycho? Okay, because a lot of guys will go into straight psycho mode. As soon as she doesn't reply, he's like, oh, well, you don't want to talk to me anymore. And he starts acting like, a jerk to her and, oh, fine, bitch, start calling her names and stuff. And that happens a lot, you believe it or not. So, that's something that they do to kind of vet that out, to make sure you're not a psychopath. The other one, too, especially if she's messaging a bunch of guys, it's to see if, who's the strongest, most viable mate. A high valuable man with a high sexual market value isn't going to, hey, you still there? Or hey, what, just like continue to reply to her or messenger after she doesn't reply to him. You know what I mean? A guy who's high value, he asks a question. He's going to wait for an answer, and he's got other things to do. Other women to be with, okay, and other things to do in his life. He's not just waiting for some girl he's never met reply. You know what I mean? And then if she doesn't reply, asking her the question again, or, trying to re-engage her, or any of that stuff. A high-value man isn't going to do that. And so it's a way for her to vet out who's the weaker guy, and chances are the guy that doesn't respond, that doesn't messenger again after she doesn't respond, is the guy she's going to go out with. Okay, so always be patient and give her a chance to respond. If you've asked her a question, and if she values you, and if she wants to consider going out with you, then she will respond. And it might not be for a few days, and then that's okay. When she responds, then you just set the meetup. You don't know anything about her yet. She's just a face, a picture with someone typing behind it online. Which brings to the next point, is you really don't know crap about her. You don't know if that's her actual picture, what she actually looks like. You don't know if she's married or if she has a boyfriend and she's just using online platforms to boost her self-esteem and her own feelings of sexual market value. You really don't know what the circumstance is. You could be a plan C or D guy or a plan B guy, right? While she's out with her primary guy and she's just lining up orbiters. There could be a variety of things going on. In any case, though, the answer is to not continue to message or respond if she doesn't respond to you. So, you ask once, you give her time, and then you don't keep continuing after that. Now, she might re-engage you, and I talked about this in a recent video. She might re-engage you, but something unrelated. Do you know what I mean? Because she still wants your attention, but for some reason she didn't respond with a hell yes on going out with you. If that's the case, then go ahead and ask. You can go ahead and try to set up a date again. But if that happens, like if you try it twice, definitely no more than 3 times for sure, and she's not setting up a meeting with you, then you just have to make it clear, I don't have online relationships with people. We can either meet up, that's what the answer is. If we want to continue to talk to me, we need to definitely meet each other. So let me know when you're ready to do that, and that's it. You know what I mean? And be nice, and be, you don't need to be an asshole about it. I mean, be, upbeat and cordial and happy and positive, but you definitely don't need to be, you definitely need to set your standards in that case. So that's it. Hopefully that was helpful to anyone who has run into this problem. Thank you.